Wonderful, very well. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's News Time at Commodity TV, and Timmins Gold brought some, very serious news out. Timmins Gold establishes a special committee and comments on false assertions. Timmins Gold Corp has established a special committee of independent directors to oversee the company's response to Sentry investments, dissident proxy solicitation, and the company's process of board renewal. The members of the special committee are Frank Cordova, Paula Rogers, and she will be the chairwoman, and Jose Vizquera. Sentry, a large and fast-growing Canadian funds group, wants to replace 6 of the 8 directors in the board, which seems to be a bit strange to us, cause we do not see the necessity for this. The special committee, with the assistance of Korn Ferry International, is working to identify additional independent director candidates for the Timmins board with skills and experience that complement and augment the board's capabilities. Under Timmins Gold's current board and management, the company has, among other accomplishments, delivered a lot of success for the shareholders, of course, and in a tough environment, like they brought the San Francisco gold mine into production on time and on budget. Also, they consistently have grown the production year over year by more than 150% since starting production in 2010. The reserves grew by 170%, measured and indicated resources also grew by 170%, and inferred resources by 22 times, all net of depletion since 2008. In addition, and this is one of the solid columns of their success, they have established and grown a 100% local Mexican operating team and earned local recognition for its commitment to social responsibility. In addition, they posted a significant positive free cash flow for the past 3 quarters in a challenging gold price environment. We all know this. We responded immediately to Sentry's concerns, seeking to address them privately through constructive action aimed at enhancing the quality and independence of our board, said Paula Rogers, chair of the special committee. And this included inviting Sentry to propose director candidates for the board's consideration as a means to enhancing Timmins' board and avoiding a costly, distracting and, in their view, counterproductive proxy contest. We are disappointed that Sentry rejected our good faith efforts and is proceeding with an action that would have the effect of transferring corporate control, she said. In discussions with Timmins Gold last week, Sentry refused any compromise and instead threatened to launch a public proxy contest unless Timmins Gold accepted Sentry's demand for control of the board. As said, this is hard to understand, and this management is one of the few who really delivered and earn real money in a depressed gold price environment. Also, the board was strengthened with additional 4 new directors in the past 3.5 years, including the December 2013 appointment of Mr. Vizquera, President and CEO of Open Mining Corp. Mr. Vizquera has a strong Latin American mining merchant acquisitions background as a former head of project evaluations for Lima, Peru-based Compañía de Minas de Buenaventura, the largest owner of mining rights in Peru. He also served as a mine geologist with Vancouver-based Gold Corp. Now it is interesting how the other large shareholders will react. Discussions with several large and small shareholders indicate that shareholders recognize the success of the current board and management in developing the San Francisco gold mine into a sustainable and profitable producer. Such shareholders have indicated to Timmins Gold that they believe wholesale change to the board and management is not in the best interest of all shareholders. We see it the same way. Timmins Gold also responded today to false assertions that management declined to present a takeover offer to the board and that Timmins Gold signed confidentiality agreements with potential suitors and then refused to provide such suitors with relevant information. These false assertions seem intended to mislead shareholders and undermine confidence in the board. With respect to the false assertion that management failed to bring a takeover proposal to the attention of the board, the fact is that a potential suitor at one time put forward an indicative, non-binding proposal to acquire Timmins Gold. Management immediately brought the proposal to the board's attention and the potential suitor was granted exclusivity and afforded the opportunity to undertake due diligence but declined to make a binding offer to acquire Timmins Gold. With respect to the false assertion that Timmins Gold is denying potential suitors relevant information, The fact is that the company has provided numerous parties with relevant information under confidentiality agreements. Moreover, the company has consistently allowed potential acquirers to tour the San Francisco mine. The board is always willing to consider transactions that would benefit the company and all of its shareholders, but to date the company has not received a binding takeover bid from any party, said Mrs. Rogers. The company remains active in exploring and pursuing opportunities to enhance shareholders' value and has entered into a number of confidentiality agreements, pursuant to which interested parties have been granted due diligence access to the company. Should the company receive an offer, the board will of course consider it in accordance with its fiduciary duties. Well, we think never change a winning team, especially not in Mexico. And it looks like that one large shareholder tries to get rid of his position on the back of all other shareholders who have a long-term view. Well, guys, we keep you posted. Thanks and bye-bye.